Alright, what's up guys, this is KFM Online, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some more Star Wars Republic at War. This time I am going to be wishing you guys a happy holidays, because it is the day after Christmas, so most likely everybody has a few more games in their inventory, maybe a couple of toys, depending on your age, generally. That can go for all ages, kind of, really. And you also probably are a bit feeling on the bloated side from all that turkey, mashed potatoes, all that wonderful, wonderful Christmas food, and maybe even Christmas Eve food. So I was just hoping that I could bring this video out for you guys. You guys seem to want this, which was quite exciting for me. I love hearing feedback. I actually probably come close to crying every single time I see a comment. I absolutely love comments, because I know that there's actual people out there, and they're not just robots or whatever. But yeah, so this time I am going to be bringing you guys a tiny little bit, not a tiny bit, but a little bit of the space battles, because that is what I showed you last time, and this will kind of show you the progression of the game, how the game actually plays if you don't own it or have not seen any gameplay for it. If you haven't, I recommend you do that, and this is an amazing game to play. So yeah, it starts off with you have X amount of planets depending on what size galactic conquest, which is like a universe kind of thing, you choose to do. You start off with those planets. You have a small amount of armies. Also, depending on what level you start off, like there's tech levels, and it goes up to 5, I think. And so yeah, you start off in space. Every battle begins in space unless there is no space defense, like a space station or another fleet. And in which case there is the place that I'm attacking right now. I am the Republic, because I love clone troopers. They are awesome. And I am attacking the CIS, which is the Confederacy, or the robot droids. And they have set up a small defense fleet, not overly massive, but enough to kind of put a hurting on my fleet. And as you saw, that ship that I just showed got destroyed. Not this one, but my last one. That was actually mine. It looked like an Imperial Star Destroyer. Yeah, it was in the asteroids, where it shouldn't have been, so it kind of killed itself. But I won that battle. That was like a 25-minute battle, and I brought it down to like 3 minutes, I think. I don't really know. I'm not really looking at it right now. Not looking at the time. I have it kind of minimized out. Yeah, it was about 3 minutes. Oh geez, I'm selecting all sorts of stuff on my computer right now. And that was a massive victory for me, because they had a lot of ground forces in space, which was bad for them. So yeah, we're gonna cut from this, which is the Galactic Conquest view, and it should be cutting anytime. Hello, good sir. Oh, there we go. Yep, now it's changing. Okay, there's some sort of glitch in my computer right now. It is showing something else. Okay, but here we go. We got the space battle right now. Or not space battle, but ground forces battle. And for some reason, all of my troops, this is an entire attack battalion, 212th, I believe. For some reason, they're all together in one little group. But as soon as I do this, yep, there they go. They all split apart. Which is amazing. I love using these legions. Now you guys are probably thinking, oh, ground forces is probably cool and just as exciting as the space battles. Not so true, but equally or even more important than the space battles, even though space battles are pretty fun, because you can have them on massive scales and they're a little bit quicker and there's less stuff not happening. Whereas ground battles, there's a good amount of stuff that doesn't happen. And this was, how long was this battle? This was like a 40-minute battle. Yeah, the battles in this game can take a long time. No, it wasn't 40 minutes, it was like another 25-minute battle. But yeah, they take a long time, and I do not want to show you guys all that because a lot of it is just wandering around, or as in space, it would just be a lot of preparation or the exact same thing where nothing is getting destroyed but everything is getting hurt, and that's not a whole lot of fun. But yeah, 212th Attack Battalion, I love them. They are amazing. They know how to kick butt, and as you can see, they're going after some destroyer droids. I got 4 squads, and then I got 1 squad that I stim packed, which kind of is like steroids. They're stim packing over to another capture point, I guess that would be what it's called, so I can bring in more ground forces. And those guys just wrecked them, and they just ran through a whole bunch of droids. And there's another destroyer droid that kind of popped up out of nowhere. It's kind of cool. But yeah, you guys can see in the top left-hand corner, my reinforcements, all those little icons, the LAATs, which are the ship little things. You got the tank-looking things, which are, I have no idea what they're called. I know that they were in the Star Wars Episode 3 when they were on Mygeeto. You have the 501st Legion, which I love because they're absolutely massive. They're the biggest Legion in the game, I'm pretty sure. Besides the 347th Siege Battalion, I think. It's something like that. Their camo is green. They are a massive, absolutely massive battalion of troops. I think they're bigger than 501st. 501st, the unit takes up 3 spawn units, and the siege battalion takes up, like, I think it takes up all 5. Which is, if you invade with them, it can be a mistake, or it can be a massively good choice. But yeah, I got the LATs down so I can give my troops some cover and bring them over. As you can see, I got one of them inside that gunship, so I can bring them about, a whole lot quicker and drop them whenever I need them. And there's a lot of droids right there. Yep, no, it just pooped out a lot of droids. I was kind of surprised to see that many. And it also has that flak cannon, which is why I'm glad that I didn't go with my troops, my ground troops, because that flak cannon pretty much kills every single thing on the game in a couple of shots. Even the big heavy tank-like things, what are they called? I don't know, they have like a giant sniper cannon on the top. Yeah, I have no idea what they're called. They're pretty much the AT-ATs of the Clone Wars, and they know how to wreck stuff. And you can see my acclimator, as I'm dropping some more gunships, is providing cover, and then it flies off. And so yeah, those gunships, I don't think anything on this map can hurt them. The only thing that can hurt air units is other air units or anti-air cannons, which you can build at your tiny little there's tiny little square things that you can capture throughout the map, and you can choose what they build, whether they can build like medical bay, healing bay, for like all sorts of ground units. There's one for troops, there's one for vehicles, you got an anti-air, you got a sensor array, and then you got 3 different kinds of turrets: anti-infantry, anti-vehicle, and anti-air. They can come in very helpful and very handy certain times, especially when you're overwhelmed. Like, technically I am, but I have the upper hand with my ground, or my air units, so I can just kind of kill every single thing that they have with relative ease. And I don't know why, I was just kind of like, I'm just going to keep camping and not killing them. Because I knew that 3 could kill them, and I should have brought over the one with the 1 unit in them. Should have brought them over to the other cap unit quicker, so I can get more troops down. And that's when I spot all those destroyer droids. And the destroyer droids are probably the most strongest ground unit they have right now. So I kind of was interested in destroying them, but then I kind of realized what I just said about going and getting more units, which is always helpful. I mean, I can spawn in some stuff right now. I can spawn in ATRTs, I think that's what they're called, the tiny little chicken walkers. They're amazing at killing ground units, but they're pretty weak. I could spawn in a clone commander. No, it's not a commander. I don't know what he is. He's like one of. Essentially, he is a Jedi in a clone trooper suit. He kicks butt. And then I could spawn in just a regular clone trooper squad. But no, that's not how I roll. Not how I roll at all. And now that that ground unit is dropped and he's capturing the point, should be any second now that I can spawn whatever I want, whether it be some ATSTs, no, not ATSTs, or the tanks. I think they're called Sabot tanks. But I may be thinking of a ship. No, whatever. But I did choose to spawn the 501st because they're kick butt and they will kill pretty much anything. And also that acclimator comes down low and it takes them a while to drop all the troops, so it gives me a lot of cover fire. And the acclimators cannot be destroyed, if you guys were wondering, but they can destroy other stuff, and they do it quite effectively. Yeah, there's another gun cannon right over that ridge that I was kind of worried about landing my troops here, just in case if it was in range, because they have quite a long range. But yeah, I choose to drop those tanks because those tanks are really powerful and they're really fast. They are hover tanks. They have a laser cannon, and their most powerful weapon is rockets. I forget what they're called, but yeah, I choose to do a bombing run to kind of kill off that flat cannon, make sure it's dead. Bombing run looks cool. Those were the early Y-Wings. I don't think they were actually Y-Wings, but they were the Clone Wars variant of Y-Wings. But yeah, that flat cannon, gonna get that thing killed by my gunships. So my 501st Legion does not die. And as soon as I'm about to select them, I see I'm getting invaded over in my original spawn point. What fun. What fun. But you know what? That will not discourage me. I will kill them all. You see? I have the 501st Legion. They are responsible for the death of several hundred Jedis and several hundred Jedi children, Padawans. Yeah, so fast forward a little bit, and they're crossing through some sort of bubble shield thing. It's like the thing that you guys, or depending on your age, the first episode. Oh my God, what is it called? Hold on, give me a second.
Flanking positions.
Oh jeez, give me a second, I gotta walk over.
General. Copy that. Yes, General.
It is called Phantom Menace Episode 1 right now. It used to be Episode 4 when it originally came out.
Roger that, sir.
Or technically, if you go chronological order, it is Episode 4. But yeah, these little shield things, they were on top of the giant animal creatures that what are they called? What are they called?
Yes, General.
I don't know. The Naboo little whatever Jar Jar Binks is. I forget the name of his species. Wow, I'm really dumb today. I really do know this stuff, but I don't know it. But yeah, whatever Jar Jar Binks is, that whenever they were attacking the droids. Oh my God, I just closed everything. No, I didn't. Yeah, they were on top of the giant tank things that, they weren't tanks, but they were animals, and that's what was protecting the Jar Jar Binksians. That's what I'm gonna call them. The Jar Jar Binksians. Yeah, and they were kind of protecting them from the droids. which was pretty cool, and I'm glad that they involved that into this mod because it makes it awesome. I'm not sure if it's in the regular version of the game because I have not played it very much. I've played like 2-3 hours of it, and compared to the mod, I've probably played over 40 hours in like 1 week. Especially the first week, I played a lot. Yeah, now that I kind of got everything in except for those 2 guys that I don't need, we're gonna finish up this battle, and I'm gonna ask you guys a question. If you guys could, in the comment section down below, tell me your favorite Christmas memory or Christmas gift that you've ever received and why. I would love to see something in the comments. Any guys, please, all of you, I'm talking to you, yes you, please do that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, like, or subscribe. And have a great day. Bye.